Welcome back to Spiked Coffee and Sarcasm with Chris and Van.
Hi, Van.
Hi, Chris.
How's it going?
It's going. It's time for a coffee break. Woo, woo.
That was so bad.
I know. We're cheesy as all heck, but you know, it is who we are. What can we say? So,
and that's the fun of it.
I know. So normally on these coffee breaks, we do would you rather questions.
Normally. Right. Would you rather?
But today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to try this or that questions. And this is going to kind of show how much do two best friends of 32 some odd years actually have in common. Because I think...
Yeah, this should be interesting.
I think it's going to be interesting. I think we're probably going to learn a couple things about each other, too. We'll get right into it, and you go first.
This or that?
This or that.
Okay, Van. Dog or cat?
God, you know, I'm going to say cat.
Okay, and why?
Because, well, for one, I have a cat. He was just in here. I have a cat who I love and I adore. When I was younger, you know that I had a dog that I was growing up with, that I grew up with. Her name was Sadie. She was my best friend. I loved that dog with everything that I had. And she was attacked by 2 pit bulls. And 6 months later after that, she passed away. So... Yes. I have kind of an apprehension when it comes to dogs. I don't hate dogs. I do, however, hate pit bulls and Rottweilers. That's just me. That's my own opinion. I know that they're not bad dogs. I know that they're not a bad breed, and it really has a lot to do with how they're raised. I get that. Please don't email me and tell me that I shouldn't hate those 2 dogs. I only don't like them because of what they did to my dog, and I'm scared to death of both of those breeds. That being said, I love dogs. I think dogs are great. For me, it takes me a long time to warm up to a dog because of what I went through. So if I had to choose between a cat or a dog, I would probably choose a cat. That's why. Okay.
Okay, so mine, as you know, I have a small farm. And if it were up to me...
That's so true.
I know. I have. Okay, so my mama cat just had kittens again.
She's a whore.
Well, they're old enough to get rid of. It's been a few. I know she is a whore. She's a damn whore, and that's what I tell her every time she goes outside. You whore, because I just know she's gonna get pregnant again.
Ugh.
So they're indoor cats, and I know that I need to get them fixed. But what happened last time was this is her second go of kittens. So the first litter she had 6. She had 6 kittens. And this second litter, and so when we got rid of those kittens, we kept 3 of them. Which,
why?
You know, it's not me. It's it's one against my world because they all want to keep them, not me.
Yeah,
I'm the one who says no.
I know.
They all say yes. I get outvoted.
Yeah.
But so we have a cat named Chaos, and she's the mama of all the cats. So, and then we have Oscar, Boo, Joe Kitty, and then in the second set of kittens that she just had, there was 5 of them, and one of them died at birth. It's like stillborn, and then so we had 4, and 2 of them we gave away, and so now we have 2 left. One of them is going to Brandon's girlfriend's house at some point. And her name is Baby May. And then there's one that is unspoken for. So right now it's at our house and I don't know how long we'll have it. Probably forever because that's my luck. And his name is Simba. And then we also have a dog. And her name is Sadie. Ironically, she's a black lab. And if it were up to me, I don't know that I would have pets. And not for any other reason other than... I like dogs and cats. I just don't feel like I'm much of a pet person. But I'd rather just have 1, maybe 2, not...
a litter.
How many cats did I say I have?
You have 5
I have a lot.
Right
now I have
house.
6.
You have 6.
6 cats.
See, that's insane.
6 cats and 1 dog.
And I would just like to say to anybody who's listening who knows both me and Crystal, Y'all thought I was going to be the crazy cat lady. Nope. Crystal's going to be the crazy cat lady. Because she's already on her way. I only got one. She's got 6. So, there you go.
You know what, though? It's not me that's the crazy cat lady. It's my husband that's the crazy cat man.
Oh, well.
That just didn't sound right. Okay, you go. Next!
We're just going to leave that one out there to let it mingle for a little while.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave this right here.
Exactly.
That was bad.
Okay.
Okay.
So, this bottom one, I'm going to skip this bottom one because it's just stupid. So, I'm going to go to the next one. Iced coffee or hot coffee?
Hot coffee, without a doubt. I cannot stand cold coffee. I can't drink it. I've tried. I really. And, you know how they sell them in the like the, whatever it's called, in the carton at the store?
Yeah.
Some of those I like, but if I had to choose, it would either be a hot coffee or it would be like a frappe type, like a blended. I don't just like coffee over ice. I can't do it.
Okay, well, this is the first one that we're going to disagree on because I am a coffeeholic. I could drink coffee all day long if I let myself. I do not drink it all day long, but I love coffee. I love the taste of coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I just love coffee. But if I had to choose between a hot and an iced, I would pick the iced every time. Now,
yep.
One of the reasons, like when it's colder outside, I will order my coffee hot. But because I live in Arizona, and it doesn't get very cold here, I pretty much drink iced coffee year round. And I really like iced coffee.
That's funny.
And it's even gotten to the point now where I can drink iced coffee with... Come here. Come on. Sorry, it's my cat. Okay, are you coming in or are you going out? What are you doing? Okay, bye. I can drink just iced coffee with cream in it. I don't even put sugar or anything in it. So I really like the taste of coffee. What?
I like the taste of coffee. I do like the taste of it, and I'm now that I'm working on this budget thing, I haven't done it very often. I make coffee at home and I use creamer, whatever. I like French vanilla creamer or hazelnut. But there for a little while, I was every payday, maybe twice after payday, I would go and get gourmet coffee at Caribou, just because I absolutely love gourmet coffee. Mm-hmm. But I can't. I started adding it up in my head and seeing how much I was spending on it, and I just can't do it anymore.
It's crazy.
It's definitely going to be a guilty pleasure thing, and it won't happen very often because I just. Yeah, this whole budgeting thing is killing me, Dan. It's killing me.
I know. We're gonna do an episode on that one because I know how you feel. Okay, so you like hot coffee. I like iced coffee. That's one thing that we do not have in common. All right, next.
I already know the answer to this next one, so I'm gonna skip it and go to. Okay. So, phone call or text?
Oh, text. I hate talking on the phone.
I'm there with you. I don't mind talking on the phone if it's just a quick hey, or if it's too much to text and you can get it out. So like a lot of yours and my conversations, I do like texting them to you, but once it gets to something, if I have 5 billion things to tell you, I would much rather call you on the phone because it's too hard to text that. But in the general everyday thing, I would rather text. Yeah, I'm the same way. There's probably I could probably talk to maybe 4 or 5 people on the phone for long times, and one of them being you, one of them being my mom. I can talk to my sisters for a little while, but even that sometimes I'm like, all right, can we go now? Because I'm over this conversation. Right. And yeah, I'm more of I want to be face to face with you for having a conversation, but I'm also a lot like you. If it's starting to get to be like, okay, I'm going to be texting you like a 4-page book, I'm just going to call you because this is stupid. Right? This doesn't make any sense. That and autocorrect is the bane of my existence. I
think it's hilarious.
I do too, but I have to tell you something funny. So today Dylan, he wanted to invite a friend over, and so I told him it was okay, but I said that we had to let the mom know that Brandon was sick and that he's quarantined, he's been in his room, he's not hanging around people or whatever, but just so she knew. So I texted her and I said, Dylan wants to hang out with him and whatever, but Brandon's sick. And she texted me back and she says, yeah, that's okay, he can come over. And I said, well, and you're okay with Brandon being sick? And she goes, actually, can Dylan come over? We have a swimming pool. Oh, how did she word it? Something about swimming and poop. And I think she obviously meant swimming pool, but or something like that. Yeah. And so I replied and I said, well, he's not too sure about swimming and poop, but he'd like to hang out with Mason. She was like, oh my gosh. But yeah,
it's so funny. Yeah, autocorrect cracks
me and autocorrect are not friends.
I know, there's several times where you'll text me and I'll be like, yeah, I don't know what this word is or what you meant by this, but it's pretty damn funny. Okay, Kat, in or out? Figure it out. Okay, so we both like texts. All right. Mm-hmm. So, I already know the answer to that one, so that won't be very fun. Oh, this is interesting.
Just so you know, I didn't scroll all the way to the bottom, so I have no idea what you're going to ask me.
And I only looked at like the first 2 or 3 at the top, so we're good. Okay, so this one's interesting. Cups in the cupboard, right side up or upside down?
Oh, that's so funny. When I was growing up, they were upside down. Mm-hmm. Okay? But me as an adult, they're right side up. And I don't know why. I think probably upside down because if they're right side up, they fall over easier since they're wider at the top than the bottom. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason, in my house, they're right side up. It's really kind of stupid. It's like a contradiction to everything I've known my whole life.
Well, in my house, everything is upside down. All my cups are flipped over. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. No, yeah, they're all upside down. I was thinking of my cupboard because I thought maybe there were some cups that I didn't have upside down. But in my china hutch, I started collecting like glassware. Mm-hmm. So like I have martini glasses and I have some brandy glasses and I have champagne flutes. What does that look for? What was that look?
That's just so funny to me. I don't know. It's not like I have dinner parties and I have people over all the time and I can use these glasses. They just kind of sit there and collect dust. So but I collect cats apparently, so whatever.
This is true. So I have like martini glasses and champagne flutes, and I have some old glasses that my grandparents had, and so I have all this. But all of those are right side up, not upside down. I guess that's for display purposes, right?
That.
Yeah.
Yep, right. I can see that.
Okay, well,
I can see that.
Yeah. So again, we differ.
Yeah, and we really don't though. Mine is I'm a victim of circumstance here.
Oh. No.
I would much rather have them upside down, but everybody who does the kitchen puts them in right side up. And I suppose that's just... I wonder if Mark was an upside down or right side up kind of person. Like when he was growing up. That's weird. I should ask him.
Yeah, you should ask him.
I've been with this man for 21 years and I don't even know the answer to that question.
Well, see, you learn something new every day.
Yes, you do. Okay, well then, so let's go with the next one. Well, that's not even in the same ballpark. Okay, hold on.
Are we staying
Facebook
in a
or
ballpark?
Twitter?
Facebook or Twitter? Facebook. I would say Facebook.
Okay.
So I think our Twitter stories are fairly the same because the only reason either one of us even got on Twitter to begin with was when this whole New Kids on the Block reunion thing started. All 5 guys were on Twitter, so... We drink the New Kids Kool-Aid, so anything they do, we do. Or should I say, Donnie does. Whatever Donnie does, pretty much everybody does. So that was the whole reason why we were even on Twitter. And for a long time, on that account, I haven't tweeted out something in a year, if not more. But since we started podcasting, And Twitter is a huge part of podcasting. We are both definitely on Twitter more than we ever have been, and have sent out more tweets than we ever have done before, and are still trying to figure out Twitter. So, but as far as leisurely just looking at something, like on my phone, I'm on Facebook a lot more than I am on Twitter. So I think that I like Facebook better.
That's the same with me. I'm Facebook more than Twitter, but for podcasting purposes, I definitely think Twitter above all other social media is the most is the best form of communication and networking. Sure. But I like Facebook personally for just personal life and catching up and seeing what's going on.
And I find Twitter to be very overwhelming at times. Like, I can't keep up with Twitter sometimes. Like, there's just so much stuff on Twitter.
Yep.
Like, so many different conversations. Like, we'll get notifications that somebody liked a tweet we were mentioned in. I'm all, well, shit, how do I get to the tweet we were mentioned in? I can't find that tweet. And that's the one I want to see.
Yes. Right?
It's so confusing.
Okay, so I'm not the only one who's Twitter dumb.
You are not the only one. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Most important. Oh, I sounded all like fancy. Most important.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. Most important in a partner, intelligent or funny?
Oh, that's a tough one. Funny for sure. I think funny would be the first thing because, you know, you could tell me fun facts all day long and I'd get bored, but you make me laugh all day long and I'm yours forever.
Right.
So I would definitely have to say funny.
I think that we are the same in this aspect. I'm the same way. Yes, I want to be able to have a deep conversation with you at times, and I definitely want us to not just talk about the Kardashians all the time or that type stuff. But I would, if I'm like you said it perfectly. If you can make me laugh, I'll do anything you want me to do. Like that, if you want to turn me on or get me to pay attention to you, if you're funny, that's the way to do it. Because I am drawn. I'm drawn to that. I like somebody who can make me laugh. Who doesn't want to laugh in life? I mean, honestly, you have to laugh. I couldn't imagine going through life not laughing, whether it be at myself or at you or my kids or something else, you know.
Right.
Lately, I've been
go ahead. Lately, you what?
Lately, I've been doing a lot of stuff that's been cracking Ian up, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I say something and he just starts cracking up. Like, okay.
And you know what? That video you posted the other day about him and those words, I was dying. I was on the floor rolling. It was real. Okay, maybe not rolling, but I was laughing pretty hard. He's so, I cannot believe some of those words he couldn't say.
So,
just
just to give some insight to people who, you know, you obviously don't have access to my personal Facebook, but I don't mind posting it either on our Spike Coffee and Sarcasm stuff, but my son, a couple months back, I was doing schoolwork and he said, I showed him a picture of my professor because, you know, you're in college, they're called professors, not teachers. And I said, that's my professor. And he goes, what's a professor? And I just, for 20 minutes before we even turned on the video, I just kept having him say this word and he could not say it. And then I finally turned on the video camera and I tried everything. We would sound it out. Pro-fe-sir. And he would say it like that, but then I'd say, okay, professor. He'd go, persifer. It's just like, his brain just can't put it together. So this most recent video we were talking, I don't even remember what talking about, but he went to go say specific and he said Pacific. And I was like, no, Pacific is an ocean, specific. And so this video is just me having him say different random words and he can't say specific. I don't even remember how he was saying it, but it's pretty funny. So
it was very amusing.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're the same on that one. You know what I would really like? You know what the ideal partner would be? Intelligently funny. that would be the
That's true, but
perfect...
you know what? Yes, but that would sometimes translate into a dry sense of humor. Because I find that people who... There are a couple people that I work with that are truly very intelligent people, and when they make a joke, it's like... I mean, it is
supposed to be funny.
That's what I mean. Like, there's one guy in particular that I work with, and I completely admire him. I 100% feel like he is definitely a mentor for me. But he's very, he's one of those people who looks, he's always smiling, but he's got the same face all the time. It doesn't change a lot. So when he says something, you don't know if he's kidding or not. Even though he's got a grin, he's always got a grin. And I've never seen him, like mad, but anytime I ever talk to him in the very beginning, now I expect it and I know I can tell the difference. But when I first met him, I just thought he was making fun of me all the time because the way he came off was like he was being, I don't know, it's very hard to explain. You would have to have a conversation with him. But now that I work with him more regularly, he's very amusing. I mean, he's just got a perfect sarcasm. He
kind of sounds a little like my ex-husband, to be perfectly honest with you.
You know what? Maybe he is a little bit like that. Mm-hmm. I personally think that your ex-husband was a little more intense. You know, like he wasn't. He is laid back. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not trying to insult by any means. I always liked him. I just think that he was very, I don't know. This guy just makes me laugh. He's funny. Well, but he can make you feel like you're being made fun of.
Yeah, I can say my ex-husband was very intelligent, book intelligent, not all that common sense smart, but he was very funny. Most people probably wouldn't see that about him because he didn't really talk much unless he really knew you. But for me, one of the things that attracted me to him was that he did make me laugh a lot. Like he was one of those people that was very intelligent, but he also had a really great sense of humor too. Like he wasn't really all that intense, although I can see how you would think that about him. But he just, and the more that we knew each other and the longer we were together, the more we became alike. And so we would go back and forth with our humor all the time. And I think that could be potentially why we were together for as long as we were. Because because we both have that same kind of humor, we have now brought 2 children into the world with that same kind of humor. So.
I can see that.
Yeah. So anyway. Okay, your turn.
Okay, my turn. Let's see. Ice cream cone or snow cone?
Ice cream cone.
Yep.
Snow cones, okay. When you're a child, I understand the appeal of a snow cone. You are eating... How could you be eating an Oreo cookie and I can't have one? That's so rude.
Sorry.
It's okay. Enjoy it.
It's not that great. If it makes you feel any better, it's peanut butter, and I'm not really a big fan of peanut butter. But
ew,
it's an Oreo.
I love peanut butter, but I don't know if I would want an peanut butter Oreo.
It's not bad. It's just not cream.
We need to do this for a coffee break. We need to beforehand pick up some of the same stuff and try stuff we've never. Anyway, idea.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Got that.
What was the question? Oh, ice cream cone or snow cone? You got an Oreo, so I squirrel. Okay, so I snow cones, I understand the appeal of a snow cone when you're a child. It's colorful. It's cold. It's good. As an adult, I don't quite understand the concept of a snow cone. It's ice. And it's cold. You know what I mean? It's a different mentality. Don't get me wrong. If somebody put a snow cone in my hand, I would eat it. I mean, I'm not gonna.
But your go-to is gonna be an ice cream cone.
I am an ice crone. I'm an ice crone lover.
Ice crone.
I am no, and I have not been drinking. I'd just like to say that I have not had a drop of alcohol. I am an ice cream lover. Now, here to add on to this question. Okay, answer ice cream or snow cone, because then I have an additional question.
I'm ice cream. And I'm ice cream because snow cones, when you eat snow cones, all the flavor goes all the way to the bottom.
And then you're just drinking sugar water.
I'm not a big fan of just eating ice.
Yeah, and then you're just drinking sugar water. Gotcha. I would agree. Okay, so on top of that, we both like ice cream. Which kind of ice cream cone? Cake cone or sugar cone? You don't know what a cake cone is.
Oh, a cake cone is the one. Okay, yes, I do. You said sugar cone, so the cake cone would be... Okay, yes, I think I like sugar cones better.
Not me. I like the cake cone. And the cake cone, for anybody who is looking like Crystal did just a few seconds ago when I said cake cone. The cake cone is the manila colored looking ones are flat on the top.
The light colored ones.
Yeah, the light colored ones. I always call them cake cones. I don't know what else they're called. But I like those, and I like it when the ice cream melts just a little bit and gets all the way to the bottom of that little part at the bottom, and then you eat around it. The combination of the ice cream and the cake cone, it's so good. We're going to have to go get ice cream tonight. I think we're going to have to go to Water and Ice.
That's funny.
So,
yesterday I took my kids. I took my kids out and we hung out, had like a day, like a date. Me and my two youngest kids, and we went to get ice cream afterwards. There's a place in town now that has soft serve ice cream, and then you can put any topping on it. You know, it's kind of like a cherry berry yogurt shop or whatever. We went there, and wouldn't you know that as soon as we got there, the machine breaks.
Of course.
So I was so bummed out. I like soft serve ice cream.
I like soft serve too.
But I also like Thrifty White ice cream was always my favorite.
I was just going to ask you to add to this question too. What's your favorite type and flavor of ice cream? And I'm with you. I like soft serve ice cream, but I like it when they dip it in the chocolate and the chocolate gets hard, and then with the soft serve, like Dairy Queen.
Ooh, that's like Dairy Queen. Yes. Yes, that's good too.
I love that. But I also love you brought up Thrifty ice cream. Thrifty ice cream was what I would go. I mean, we had a Thrifty right up by my house, like within walking distance of my house when I was growing up. So I can remember.
We were there every day.
Oh, yeah. Well, and
during the summer.
I can remember you and I going up there, and then Faith and I always like digging through the couches in my house trying to find enough money to go get an ice cream cone. And
yes, because it was so cheap.
Because it was cheap.
They were cheap.
Yeah, they were under $1. So my favorites of Thrifty ice cream, my favorite is chocolate malted crunch, which it was like chocolate ice cream with thin chocolate slivers in it, and then little malted balls that were in it too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like
so
Whoppers.
Good. Yeah, like Whoppers. So good. And then after that, I would always get like 2 scoops. I would get chocolate chip and then mint chocolate chip on top. Ugh.
Yep.
This is making me hungry. I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, so here's something that'll blow your mind right now, and then we can wrap it up. But
okay.
I'm not a fan of chocolate ice cream or chocolate cake. I don't like either one of those. I feel like when I get an ice cream of any kind, it's usually like I like pralines and cream or butter pecan stuff like that.
You're such an old woman.
I am not. I also like they have one out here called Moose Tracks. I really like that a lot. Yum yum.
Yeah.
Give me some. I'm gonna have to go to the store now.
So I love chocolate, and I will eat chocolate ice cream, but I think I'm kind of like you. I kind of like the vanilla ice cream as a base and then stuff kind of mixed in it. My son Ian, he is chocolate all the way. He does not like vanilla anything. It has to be chocolate. Nathan, he doesn't discriminate. Ice cream is ice cream. But his favorite right now is strawberry cheesecake. And chocolate cake, I like chocolate cake, but it has to be a good chocolate cake. And I say that because we were at my niece's birthday party today, and there was a chocolate cupcake that Ian had, but he doesn't like frosting. So he took the frosting off, and he only ate part of the cupcake. So I took a bite of the cupcake. And you know, it kind of tasted like dirt. Like, it didn't...
Yep.
It wasn't a good chocolate. Like, I want a moist chocolate cake with really good velvety... Is that whatever?
Velvety.
Thank you. Chocolate frosting. Like, I don't want buttercream, but it's got to be more of like a ganache type thing. Like, now I'm like this chef expert sounding like, anyway. It's got to be like ganache.
Oh
But anyway.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Have you ever watched that
That's
show
what it
on?
reminded me of.
Have you ever watched that
Yes,
show on
that's
Netflix?
why I said
Is that why you
that.
said it? Okay. Yeah, that show's great. It's so funny. They're all nailed it. Yep. Nope. Not really. Anyway, well, these questions were kind of fun. This was kind of...
I agree.
I think we have more in common than what we thought we did, but we didn't get through all of them, so we'll have to do some more. But yeah, that was fun.
Some more.
Okay, so you guys can reach us at spikedcoffeeandsarcasm@gmail.com, and you can listen to us on Podbean, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and probably other places. Just search for us. And you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are on everything. Yep. So
I am so proud of you, Van.
For what?
You got them all.
I did. I didn't forget one.
You did.
I always forget one.
You didn't miss any of them.
I'm learning. You've taught me well.
All right. Well, I have taught you well. Very good, grasshopper.
That's what I was waiting for. It's like, do the grasshopper thing. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
All right.